how's it going? It's me, your favorite person ever. Isn't that cool that I can just appear like that in your house or your smartphone or your mind? Maybe I'm doing this telepathically. Anyways, hi. If you are expecting a life update video, well, this isn't it, okay? If you were interested in what I've been doing since summer, well, this will kind of answer it. I've been watching television, okay? And that's pretty much it. I am here today not to do a life update, but to perform a PSA. And that is this. If you are not watching Interview with a Vampire on AMC or AMC Plus, you are not alive. And not in the cool, like, cold-blooded creature of the night vampire kind of way either. I mean in like a loser kind of way. You're not a loser, okay? Not derogatory loser, I mean in that you're just missing out. You're losing a vital, important aspect of life. You are not fulfilling the pony ride on this measly little carousel we call life up to its fullest potential without watching this show. So the premise. Southern Gothic, tragic, gay vampires. We won. We won. This is all I've been wanting, okay? Have you ever been watching like a NASCAR race and you just kind of, your eyes follow, you kind of go into a little bit of a hypnosis and you just wonder, what if they all crashed into each other one by one? If you answered yes, you need to watch this show. Okay, this is the show for you. Setting, New Orleans, turn of the century. What century? 20th century, AKA the coolest setting there's ever been for a story ever. It's amazing. What does this city not have? It's got amazing architecture, beautiful wrought iron balconies for you to stand out on and gaze at the city and potential victims for your crimes. Or just generally have your heart crushed by the person you love. There's music, on every corner. Music to drown out the screams of hunted prey. It's got the St. Augustine Cathedral to remind you of the judgment of God, even though you no longer have a soul for him to judge. I mean, what more do you want? In a swamp? Swamp is alive with the sound of murder. I mean, what more do I need to tell you? I'm in. I love a swamp. That's one of the most fun words to say, swamp. And then looking at a swamp, love them. I'm all about it. Put me in a swamp. I want to be there. Put me in, coach. I'm in. Oh yeah, this show also partly takes place in Dubai, but that's not that exciting. But the parts of the story that take place in Dubai are exciting. Sorry. Especially as the story goes along and you learn more about... It's just, you don't see Dubai, it's just inside an apartment. So that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't compare it to, like I said, turn of the century New Orleans. But who does? She's kind of the baddest girl in the game. What else do you need to know? Listen, if this were April 30th, 1803, you'd be the American landmass between the Rockies and the Mississippi River. Sold, okay? Yeah, that was a Louisiana Purchase joke. That's relevant because the show takes place in Louisiana. Told you about the premise, the setting. What about the characters, Autumn? Let me tell you about the characters. First up, we have Daniel, maybe I will, Malloy. He's a journalist supreme, number one grumpy bitch, Dubai's leading sleepy boy. He is that guy. He's interviewing the vampire. And who could the vampire be? I'll tell you, Louis de Pointelac, the baby girl himself. Oh my God, Louis, boy, you're so beautiful and unreliable. I love the way you narrate. Listen, everybody wants to get with Louis. It's insane. I don't blame them, but it's crazy. He's like the belle of the ball, the springiest of chickens, like the Duke of Gloom himself. He's so moody and like tortured. Oh, love him. Gay vampire number one, okay? And I do mean number one because everybody loves him. He's number one on everybody's list. You know? Like, Deborah! Everybody loves Louis. Deborah. Claudia. Oh. Ray Romano, if you didn't get that. On that note, I'm gonna try some wine. This is how you're supposed to hold a wine glass, by the way. If you go to a fancy party, you just all fingers gripping the base. Moving on. Who's Claudia? Claudia. Everybody's talking about Claudia. Hello? Oh my God, there's a child murder on the loose? That's terrible. Those poor children. Oh, you mean a child that is a murderer? Excellent, good for her. It's good for kids to have hobbies, don't you think? And this one, she's got the best hobby of them all, being a vampire. Claudia, listen, she lives for two things. Three things. Two things. Killing people and plotting against Lestat. What a funny name. Who is Lestat? You should just cut the video off right now, because once you learn about Lestat, he will never leave your brain. He's in there permanently. Lestat de Lioncourt. More like Lestat the Lion Cunt. Okay? Listen, this guy is the author of the rare and coveted first edition of Mansplain Man. What is it again? Mansplain. Is it manslaughter? It's not manslaughter. No! Mansplain, manipulate, man whore, okay? Throw a manslaughter in there too, although it's not really manslaughter because it's definitely intentional. This man is everything they told you not to be in Sunday school. Listen, when Black Phillip asked Thomasin, wouldst thou like the taste of butter, a pretty dress? Wouldst thou like to live life deliciously? This is what he meant, okay? This guy's sick. He's unwell. God has tarantulas in his brain and eels slipping out of his ears. He's awful. And I love it! Oh! He makes me crazy. Love him. I can't believe that. The second I cut, I swatted a fly with my friggin' hand. I'm amazing. Quick. That's that. I would say if, you're faint of heart, you're a perpetual pearl clutcher, if the general murder of innocent and not so innocent people is a turnoff for you, well, what's it like riding around in the limousine of moral superiority? Ooh, I don't like blood. I don't like to see people dying. I don't like to see people consuming the lifeblood of another person. Wow, good for you. I'm just kidding. This show does have themes of suicide, some domestic abuse, murder, obviously. They're not like the main point. Well, the kind of like toxic love kind of is the main point. But they're there. So just take that under consideration. If this is it, if I've made this sound intriguing to you, those are there. I don't want to like jump in and be like, everything is roses and bananas and so beautiful and perfect and I love it so much. It is, but I'm also a little bit fucked up, okay? So who isn't, but also, I gotta say, yeah, there's a lot of murder. But there's some gore that goes along with it. It's not a whole lot of like actual like intestines or anything like that, but lots of blood. But if you're down, oh my God, be down, because this show will lift you up. This show is fucking Monopoly, it's poker, it's Twister, it's One Night with a Vampire, all rolled into one. It's beautiful, it's amazing, game-changing, spectacular, never been done before, show-stopping, incredible, all the things. I could go into so much extensive detail about just how like Lady Gaga 2009 paparazzi VMA performance I am about this show. It's in my brain. It's in my soul. I want everyone to watch it. It's already been renewed for season 2, so we know we have season 2 coming. So like, you don't even have to worry about it possibly getting canceled, at least for like another season. And listen, season 2 is guaranteed. I want a season 3. I want a season 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7. And then I want to be watching this show, new seasons, when I'm on my deathbed, okay? I love it. I can't get it out of my brain. It's got its roots, all its spindly roots in me, and I can't hear nothing except its words and its voice in my head. Help me. It's a quote from the show. Pilot episode. It's in the pilot episode. That drama is in the very beginning. It starts off at 100. It just goes up from there. It's amazing. Literally the best show of 2022. I am not exaggerating. House of Dragon, it was fun. We had a good time. Rhaenyra, you're a bad bitch, okay? You go do your war crimes next season. I'm here to support you. But Mama has not come to play. And Mama is Interview with a Vampire. Mother, please. Rings of Power. Don't make me laugh. You can't compare. This show is everything. It's making my nose run talking about it. That's how you know. It's put little tiny bugs in my brain. There are worms crawling around in here, turning what used to be facts and knowledge and an education and a degree from college into compost, okay? And it's running out of my nose and verbal garbage right now. Okay, I'm cool and casual. Watch it, I don't care. Please watch it, please. That's it. Maybe I will give you a life update. Maybe I won't. What do you think of my decor? Isn't it beautiful? Look at this. This is like a tapestry. This is sewn. Yeah, anyways, let me know how you are. And yeah, I could talk about this show for forever. I could talk about literally every detail. The costuming, the makeup, the hair, the writing, the performances. Oh my God, casting. They should give Emmys for casting. They should give Oscars for casting. Like, because I don't know who the casting director is, but holy shit, dude, you killed it. You did your job. And you're doing it better than anyone else in Hollywood right now. The performances, the actors. Jacob Anderson and Sam Reed, their chemistry is insane. Bailey Bass, obsessed. I love her. Like, and everybody else, literally everybody else. So good. It's so good. It's so rich and meaty. I just want to bite into them. I was winding down, okay? I was winding down. I was trying to get out of here, but I can't stop talking about it. You need to watch the show, okay? You need to watch the show. Watch it. Okay, goodbye. You see, that's how excited I was. My earring almost fell out. They're jumping ship. They don't want to be associated with me. They're like, I don't want to be attached to you. I don't want people to see me with you. Because all that you're talking about is a stupid giant vampire show. I can't help it. What more is there to talk about? Okay, anything else that I talk about is here, okay? Why would I order Spam when I could have filet mignon, okay? This is all that I'm gonna be talking about till Christmas.